Go, go! Hold on, wait, what happened? The thing! There we go! Go! ちょっと待って. Wait, hold on. Something's wrong with my headphones. I'm sorry, hold on a minute. Something's wrong with them, I'm sorry. Hold on. I gotta fix it. Something's wrong with the headphones. Let me see if I can fix it really quickly. Sorry. Okay, it's fixed now. It's fixed. I fixed it. Konnichiwa, konbanwa, ohayou gozaimasu. Gao, gao, tabechou. Well, what is VTubing without a little bit of scuff, right? Aiko, ohayou. 聞いてくれてありがとう. Hello, Halo, and Starstein and London. Hello. You love the thumbnail, thank you. I'm happy you like it so much. You're finishing up the last part of my 5th chapter. Congratulations, that's so great. I'm happy for you. Let me adjust this a little bit. Like that. That's good. Okay, this is good. Of course we have to start out with a little scuff. Of course. Also, I didn't realize I had my mic unmuted earlier. I had my microphone unmuted. Whoops. Oops. Oh well. You just probably heard me doing vocal runs. Let me have a drink of water, and today we are playing Aoi Tori from Purple Soft. It's fairly wintry, I feel like. 今日はね、パープルソフトのエローゲ、青い鳥をやるよ。これは英語なんだけど、まあ、声は日本語だからちゃんとわかると思うんだけどね。日本人たちもわかるよね。英語だけど、言葉は英語だけど、みんなちゃんとわかると思うんだけど。You heard everything! No! Whoops! Oh no! You probably heard me coughing. Whoops. Well, I have been a very busy bear. It is almost the end of bear school semester. And I have been working very hard. This morning I had an assignment and then I had 2 final projects. But now I finished the assignment and I did 1 final project, so I only have 1 other final project to do. I know it's kind of confusing that there's 2 final projects, but this is the final project. Is what I have left to work on. So that's good. That's less work, I suppose. I did most of it today. But I still have the other final project to do, and I'm a little overwhelmed because it's like a lot of work. But I actually got a lot done today. So I have to celebrate that I got a lot of work done today. Yay! Also, I had school today. I had bear school today. I was online, which is unusual. But I thought I did well. I have straight A's in all my assignments. I have straight A's. So I hope Santa Kuma, I hope is taking that into account, that I am a good girl who works very hard on her homework. I hope Santa Kuma takes that into account. Yeah. Santa Kuma, please consider. Please bring me a present. Maybe. We'll see. Nice work. Thank you. It helps that the teacher is like really nice. She doesn't give us she gives us a lot of work, but it's not hard. To me, at least. To me, it's not hard. So I'm actually quite glad that I'm able to handle the homework. I don't know if it says something about the class or something about me that I don't find it hard. But I work really diligently. I take notes and I study and I do the homework and I participate in class. So hopefully Santa Kuma will bring me a nice present for being a good girl. Hopefully, I hope if I could get this production campaign funded, that would be a great present. But I also want a Steam Deck. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Mama Kuma told me you're not getting it. But I know I'm getting some clothes and 2 stuffed animals, so I know I'm getting that. Yeah, so I don't want to be greedy. I have to be a good girl. Because it's December after all. Can you guys believe it's already December 3rd? Exactly 3 weeks! Exactly 3 weeks until Christmas! And then, exactly a month after, is my birthday! It's already starting. I already have people going like, oh, but your birthday is so close to Christmas. You don't need anything for your birthday, right? Because it's so close to Christmas. No! Birthday and Christmas are separate. They're not even that close. There's a full month apart. Rah! That really makes me mad. When people are like, oh, yes, they're so close. You don't need anything. Yes, I do. My birthday is important. Please do not forget. Although, it is a while from now. It's like a month and 3 weeks from now. But please don't forget. And don't lump them together. That makes me really mad when people lump them together. That makes me mad. I don't like it. Please don't lump them together. Anyway, today we are going to be playing Aoi Tori or Bluebird from Purple Shop. We played a little bit of it. Now there are 2 spicy scenes. I will have to censor. I'll have to censor 2 spicy scenes. So that's something to look out for. I know I'm a little nervous, Star Scene. I have to make sure I censor it at the right moment. Let me be proactive and find like a nice happy image to put when it's time to censor. Let me find a nice happy image. Something cute, something cheerful. That's good. I'll just use this. That works. I will just use this to censor it. This happy image I found off of Okumono. This happy image I found that is good for censorship. It is actually spicy. It is a full-blown sex scene. 2 of them. That I cannot show, obviously. The plot is excellent, but there's like, oh my god, there's so much ecchi in it. Let me get a quick drink of water. Better than a leap year birthday, I suppose. I suppose, but you could still celebrate your birthday, like, you just celebrate it the day before or the day after, I guess, since the day doesn't really exist. I don't know how leap years work. Not like you don't have a birthday, though. You're just, like, perpetually a day younger, because that day isn't there anymore. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Oh, one cool thing that I found out. You guys, we have a VNDB page. My award, that I have this helpful bar at the top for the campaign. My award has a VNDB page. Yay! That's super cool. That's super exciting. It's so funny. The tags that people added is so funny. Like, sex with insects. I'm like, yeah, kind of, sort of, but also no. I thought it was so funny. And like, balls. Just balls. Ball tag. I thought it was really funny. I hope when the game comes out, hopefully by late 2025, if all goes well, and everything gets funded and stuff, hopefully when it's funded, and it's done, and it's released, hopefully lots of people play it. And they add lots of fun tags to the page. That'll be fun. Although I don't really like VNDB in general, there's a lot of misinformation and wrong tags out there, but no, definitely, sure gonna, they're not wrong. I mean, like, when I think insects, I think extravaganza from Black Psych. I don't think hot anthropomorphic spider boy. Or like, what was it? Poisonberry, Black Psych's branch. What was it called? Princess X, I believe? That's kind of more edging towards Monster Girl. Because, like, they have actual monster characteristics. Whereas Angel just has, like, a pair of extra arms. That's hardly a monster boy. Anyway, I did think it was really funny, though. And I did talk with Jazz USA. I'm like, hey, you should market this with your other bug game. Inyocha? That was just the best bundle. The best of both worlds. Bug Boy and Girls and Bugs. Although Inyochu is like actual non-humanistic bugs. Very acquired taste. I believe Tinkerbell is the original company that released Inyochu. I believe so. Yeah, their games sure are an acquired taste. I have all of them. I bought the box set a while back. They had like a full box set for all the games. I bought all of them. They're certainly an acquired taste. Not really my taste. Maggots and bugs and whatnot, not my taste. However, I do appreciate their bravery, their boldness, their willingness to come out with some extremely wild content. Yeah, I appreciate bold decisions by the eroge company Tinkerbell. I appreciate that. I may not like it personally, but I appreciate their artistic vision of Girls and Bugs. But yeah, not for the faint of heart. Not for the faint of heart. Not for the faint of heart. Pretty gross. But I guess if you're into that, you're into that. I don't judge. Anyway. So, we're gonna play an entirely different game. We're not gonna be playing Inyochu. I played a little bit of on Pomf, I believe. And what's the English title? Insects of Insemination, I think is the English title. Truly wild! Yep. Impregnated by a centipede. Yep. Wild. Anyway, we're not talking about icky, yucky bugs. We're going to be playing Aoi Tori, which is about cute girls who happen to be vampires. So that is what we are going to play today. Yeah. Let's go over. Okie dokie. Let me get into the corner. Uh-oh. Matt, no! Why is this so complicated? You go over here. I have to go not so small. I have to go over here. And reindeer. How is that? I'm way too small! Oops, hold on. Make it a little bigger. Make me bigger. I have to be bigger. Like this. How is this? That's still too big. Make it a little smaller. Little bit of a delayed reaction there, Starcy, with the insects. How is this? No, let me get lower. How, like this? Like that? This is good. I feel like this is okay. This is fine. Now let me pull up the actual name. Aoi Tori.
Purple software. Aoi Tori.
So we are going to be playing a little bit and see what Mary is up to now that she is alive and not suicidal. Make this like that. Okay. It's not a fursuit! It's not a fursuit. This is really bothering me. Hold on. It's not a fursuit. It's a kigurumi. It's a kigurumi. Oh, here's the opening. I guess we're watching the opening now. I guess we're watching this now. I hope there's nothing spicy. I hope. Please. You know, maybe it's better not to risk it if there's something spicy. I think it should be okay. Oh, so pretty. I love the artwork. So beautiful. She looks really mad. Be careful. Beautiful opening. Okay.
Aoi Tori.
Okay. I feel like this is as good as this costume is so frustrating. It's so frustrating. This is as good as it's gonna get. Let me make myself a little bigger. We're not watching it twice. We're not watching it again. Okay. I am totally out of sync. Oh my god. This silly thing, please work. Okay. Good. We're gonna stick with this. Okay. So, in case you missed it, Mary was gonna die, but she drank his blood, Ritsu's blood, and now she can go out in the sunlight. And she sat in the sun and she cried, and it was very touching and moving, and I cried too. Yeah. So here we are. Let me get a quick drink of water. Chotomatte. Be sure to hydrate with fresh blood, children. Night gives way to day, the first day of a brand new life. Wow. Cheerful. I spent a refreshing morning in the chapel, the first in a long while. Though it's just the atmosphere that's refreshing. I'm feeling pretty stiff myself. Father, I allowed myself to give into anger yesterday. I've come to repent. After the usual worship, I admit to a personal confession. I knew my only chance to save Mary was to be firm with the devil. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't serious, but I'm sure you know how complex humans can be. I don't mean to make excuses for myself, of course. I would humbly ask for your forgiveness. I'm talking myself in circles. I sigh. If I really am meant to be the savior of demonkind and rebel against your teachings, I'd at least ask for some leeway with... Kitty? 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 Just then I hear a pathetic whimper of a cry from the main residence. No, it's just my confession that was pathetic. Amen. I finish off my personal prayer and head back to the house. Go take care of the kitty cat. Oh, that's not a cat. That's just Mary. She's really cute. Why is she meowing? Demons asking for leeway. Well, Ritsu isn't technically a demon yet. I don't know if he will become one. What in the world is this? Mary is hunched in the corridor shadows, tears in her eyes. She looks and sounds like a cat. Brimming with expectation, she's already changed into her uniform in preparation for starting classes today. Good morning. Why is she so upset? Mary lets out a cheerful greeting despite her tears. What are you doing? For some reason, she's glaring at me. What's going on? And then she timidly stretches out a hand towards me. Ah! But the moment it comes into contact with the sunlight streaming through the window, it begins to hiss. What? I thought we fixed this. She was able to sit in front of it and not burn. Why does it burn now? Aww. Tears stream down her cheeks as she blows on her hand. So she can't go out in sun? I thought we fixed this. I thought we've solved this. The burn heals quickly, at which point she reaches out towards the light again. Oh no. Oh, you probably have to keep drinking blood. That's probably it. You need to keep drinking his blood. She moaned with more tears. So cute. Ah, then she reaches out again. Don't do it. Look, don't keep trying it if you know it's gonna hurt you.
だって
He's so cute. Mary is like a kid throwing a tantrum and refusing to stop doing something they know is wrong. Where did her calm philosophical takes from yesterday go? I guess this is daytime Mary. It's cute. Back to the situation at hand, though. She can look at the sunlight without getting hurt, so she hasn't completely reverted back to her previous state. The effects of my blood must be wearing out. I'll give you more blood. Let's just go back to the reception room at least.
ありがとう
Yeah, that's the problem. She needs human blood. Probably his blood. Specifically. Mary creeps along the shadow then to avoid the sunlight, pins herself to the wall. Then she begins to shuffle along it, like she's some kind of ninja. Man, seeing a girl all frail and desperate gives me chills. Ooh. Buddy, you want to say that again? You sound like a sadist. I go ahead and ensure the curtains are shut for the time being. Next, I head to the kitchen where I make some tea to help her calm down.
リツくん
Ah, I love this background. It's so peaceful. And her uniform is so classical. And the fire in the fireplace. Whoa. Mary jumps out in front of me as soon as I get back to the room.
ね
Just
えリツくん
This is so
ちょうだ
good.
い
This is so good. You have like this 3D background with the fire that's animated and the really beautiful sprites that's very, like, so creative in how they're implemented, and the Christmas tree in the background. This is great. I love this. Just the presentation is gorgeous.
明日ないのは分かってるけど私もう我慢できないの
Wow, 我慢できない。Cute. Yes. You said it like that on purpose, didn't you? Wow.
興奮した
Ah. Would I say it turned me on? No. I'm a pure maiden. I don't have those thoughts. I am pure and innocent. I don't think like that. I resist temptation. A little.
正直
Ah! Not sure what kind of guy would get off on a girl pestering them for blood, though. I set the tea tray down on the table. Look at the tree! Look at the Christmas tree! Wow! This truly is a Christmas eroge! Eroge! Whoa! I want to doodle on it. I want to add garland and tinsel and ornaments and a star and an angel. I want to do all that stuff. Wow! Gorgeous.
世の中にはツンツンした女の子に睨まれたり罵られたり足を舐めさせられて興奮する人だっているんだし
How would you know about all that stuff, Mary? Mary! Where are you getting this information from, Mary? Who corrupted my daughter? She didn't get to drink any yet. I guess so. I'm not totally against it, but I'm not going to admit to that now. I take a moment to word an important question. Are you okay, Mary? You seem to be awfully hungry for blood.
ああ
She sighs and settles down.
血を吸いたい欲求とか衝動のせいじゃないから安心して
must be his blood in particular that does it.
それが冬の朝の普通の人にとっては当たり前で、物足りないわずかなものでも。
I see. Well, in that case, I think and pour a cup of tea. And then I take a knife. Oh, I brought with me to the ball of my finger and allow the blood to dribble into the tea. It feels a lot better to me than forcing her to kneel and drink from my finger. Ah! I remember that scene. What's wrong, Mary? I notice her staring intently at the blood as it flows. She's trying to remain calm. Wow! But there's a red flush of what could be arousal spread over her cheeks. I wonder what the lure of blood is to the vampire. How does it smell and taste? Here you go. I hold the cup out. Well, I would imagine it tastes like the best meat you've ever had. Like if you're not a vegetarian, like the best meat you've ever had. Salty, umami, savory, like a really rare steak. Yeah, or like prosciutto. Yeah, or like salami on a charcuterie board. It's like delicious and savory. It's like salty and yummy. That's how I imagine it would taste, right? That's how I imagine it would taste. At least to me. Mary too has noticed her wistful gaze and is now embarrassed. It's okay, just be yourself around me. I'll do the same with you. Cringy. I don't like that translation. They could have said like that's embarrassing. Hazukashi, embarrassing. I don't like the translation cringy. I don't like it. Sorry. I don't like it. I think that's too modern. She takes the cup, gulps, and then takes the first sip. Then, unable to hold back, she glugs down the rest. Not good, huh? She lets out a satisfied sigh. Close to what one might when they enter a warm bath on a cold night. I watch her as I stick a plaster over my finger. At this rate, I'll be covered in plasters and dry of blood.
ごめんね。今日の夜はレバニラにするから。
Yeah, have some iron pills. Start having iron pills and stuff like that. With a smile, she heads over to the curtained window, reaching out a hand towards the light creeping through. She mutters, grabbing hold of the curtains and whipping them open. A morning filled with light has begun. How nice! Finally something good!
さて、リツくん。学校だよ、学校。私も制服の学生だし、ワクワクしちゃうね。
Mary does a little spin as she walks forward. Her long scarf trails a pace behind her in the most adorable fashion. I love all the different poses and outfits. We've had breakfast and are now on the way to class. It's a bit late to ask, but how did you find the application process?
昨日のお夕飯前に早速。
Oh! Talk about quick.
待ちきれなかったし、私は元が夜型だったから、先生たちに挨拶してきたの。
Already? I watched over Mary for as long as the sun was up yesterday, but I fell asleep straight after, so I had no idea what she was doing. Did you meet the headmaster? He's the one who raised me, the previous priest here.
園長先生は海外に出張してたよ。
That's awfully convenient. He's always been a busy person. Wow, I didn't mean to do that. Mary stares at me, finding my words strange.
育ての親子の関係なのに、リツくんは園長先生が出かけてるって聞いてなかったの？
We hadn't kept in close contact in recent years. Aww. I wonder why.
ドライの人？
Dorai? No, he loves his jokes. Yeah, something doesn't quite add up. Like, did they have a falling out? Why don't they get along anymore? I'm curious.
それなのに疎遠なんだ。
To be kind is to be strict, he would say. He stays less involved to make me more independent. Thinking about it now, he might have realized what lies within me. Power not of God, but of demons. Maybe he raised me not to rely on others since he knew it had to be contained. Or something. Next time I see him, I'll ask. Anyway, forget about the headmaster for now. He's difficult to describe, and our relationship was far from a typical parent and child, which I imagine Mary would have a hard time understanding. What I mean was, how did you deal with it when you didn't have a birth certificate or proof of address you can use?
それもできる限りは合法的にやったよ。
できる限りか。You did you? I find myself questioning her immediately. Are those powers of mesmerization you vampires have that strong?
普通なら無理だけど、ちゃんとお金も寄付したから。
なるほどなるほど。A good old bribe! So you just gave them enough money to make them want to enroll you? Technically legal, I'll give you that. This is a private academy, which means it's a business at the end of the day. Man, so cheerful. I love the BGM. And the snowy backgrounds, so nice. It's been really cold lately where we are, but it hasn't snowed at all. So I just have to enjoy the snow vicariously through eroge. Mary's money would come from the precious metals and jewels, I imagine. Like gold and rubies and stuff? She might actually be the richest person at this academy. A proper rich girl. One who's had to carry her family name alone for the past 100 years. Doesn't really matter in the long run. She's a far better fit for this girl's only academy than I am, even if she is a 100-year-old vampire.
こうやって仲良くおしゃべりしながら投稿するのって楽しいね。
Yeah! Mary's cheeks are red from the cold, white mist forming at her mouth as she speaks. Yeah, if you ignore how abnormal the conversation itself is. This is actually my first time going to class with someone. It feels just a bit warmer having someone beside me.
私からのそういえばなんだけど、リツくん、昨日の腕の傷は大丈夫？今更だけど傷物にしちゃってごめんね。
I feel like not a big injury. Oh, I meant to tell you it's fine. I roll up my sleeve and show Mary the wrist I cut yesterday. Ooh, never the wrist. Never the wrist. Ugh. Why can't you use something like, I don't know, something meatier and less vital?
治ってる？反対の腕を見せてごまかしてる？
Does he just heal quickly? Something supernatural afoot. She actually is. She is a rich girl. Yeah. No, this is the one. I stroke my wrist. No trace of a cut is left. I cleaned and bandaged it before I went to bed last night, and I was shocked when it didn't hurt at all when I woke up.
すごいね。吸血鬼みたい。
Yeah, some supernatural healing abilities. It's like every time I grow conscious of my powers, I can do more things with them. I pick up a stone and throw it into the air. Whoa! When it reaches the peak of its arc, I wave my hand through the empty air, and the stone gets flung away like it was struck by an invisible hand.
わお、すごい。
Whoa, his powers are getting stronger and stronger. I don't know if that's such a good thing, though. Cool, but ultimately useless.
スカートめくり放題だね。
Why did both you and the devil have that as your first suggestion?
じゃあ、携帯 とかテレビのリモコンを取ろうと手を伸ばして、あとちょっとなのに届かない時に便利そう。
I guess I could use it instead of a back scratcher. Yeah, I agree, Lenham. I do not condone any kind of self-injury at all, even for cool vampire supernatural stuff. But like, people in movies always go for like the wrist or the palm. Like, guys, no, pick somewhere else. Don't do it at all. But if you absolutely must have to save the life of a lowly vampire, pick somewhere else. Don't do it at all.
あともう一つ聞きたいんだけど。
Go ahead.
私ここ数日ずっと家にいたんだけど、誰もあの家というか礼拝堂に来なかったんだけど、あれって普通のことなの？
Mary, my expression drops. Please, can we not? Mental wounds aren't as quick to heal as physical ones.
誰も来ないのが。
Aww, no one comes to visit. She gives me a pitying look. No, it's just like the chapel is really far out of the way, and the students these days aren't really that devout anyway.
若い男の神父がいる偏僻な場所だからうかつに近づけないじゃないかな。
She's hit the nail on the head. All I can do is make the sign of the cross. Amen. We continue to catch casually until we reach a road with other students on it. Our conversation comes to a natural stop, but in its place.
おはようございます。ごきげんよう。
ごきげんよう. Mary starts greeting the students we pass with a smile. She speaks with elegance and dignity, just like a proper lady. The other girls look on in admiration as they reply. But as we pass, we hear mutters of "Who is that?" and "A foreign exchange student?" I've forgotten that Mary doesn't look Japanese, so used to seeing her that I am, but that appearance gathers the attention of everyone who sees her. Perhaps we're becoming too conspicuous? I whisper in a priestly manner.
可愛くてふわふわで美味しそうな女の子。
Yummy?
みんなと友達になりたい。
Yummy looking. They look yummy.
吸血鬼ジョーク。
Try not to get too carried away.
はーい。
We enter the school building and proceed to the hall just through the entrance where I turn to face Mary. So let me get this straight. Ritsu is not a staff member. He's like a student there. But he's also kind of like a priest? People confess to him? I don't know. It's kind of confusing. This is where we part then, Mary. If you have any problems, just let me know.
リツくん、トイレにでも行くの？
No.
じゃあ、一緒に教室まで行こうよ。
Oh, she got put into the same class? I tilt my head as Mary grins from ear to ear. The first and second year classrooms are on different floors.
リツくん、私も2年だよ。
Aha! Aha! So she was able to skip a grade, I guess. Oh, right. You wouldn't want to be a third year when they're about to graduate.
その前の、私を1年生だと思い込んでいた無言の間をスルーしたくないんだけど。
I guess that makes sense. When you transfer into a school, you don't start over if you're transferring schools, typically. She glares at me through narrow eyes. I didn't get away with it. Just, with your height and all, you look more like a first year.
まったくもう、私の方がお姉ちゃんだって言ってるでしょ。
お姉ちゃん、お姉ちゃん、お姉ちゃん. Mary's huffing sure doesn't make it seem like she's the more mature one, though. I smile. So we're in the same year.
しかもクラスメートだよ。よろしくね。
Yeah. I I figured that was the case when you said you were a second year. At least having her in eyeshot at all times will stop me from worrying. Although I get the feeling this is going to cause a lot of problems.
ちなみに私は敬虔なクリスチャンの転校生ということで一つよろしく。
Wait, what? Let me hear it.
ちなみに私は敬虔なクリスチャンの転校生ということで一つよ
Christian.
ろしく。
But it says Catholic. Interesting. Glad to have another believer. I commit the cover story to memory. A big bold lie will be easier to keep up than skirting around the truth in the long run. I go on to keep walking, but Mary takes advantage of a shortness to look at me through upturned eyes.
やっぱり私は一年でいつくんのことお兄ちゃんとか呼んだ方がよかったな。
Oni-chan! Yes. Yes. I prefer Oni-chan. Please call me Oni-chan. Stop it. Not wanting to be branded a pervert or have any more rumors about me floating around, I head to class. Mary is surrounded by inquisitive girls the moment we arrive. An extra desk and chair have already been placed in the room, so they knew a new kid was coming.
私はメアリー。よろしくお願いしますね。
Let me save. Mary gives another refined greeting. Looks like she'll be okay. I sit down in my seat and quietly look around the room. Trying to get in the middle of that group of girls would be an absolute disaster, no doubt about it.
おはようりくん。
Oh. Morning, Akasa Mikako. I correct myself from using her surname.
よしよし。ちゃんと呼び捨てにしたね。
Oh, she's a classmate. I remember her. It helped that it looked like you were about to hit me.
昨日と一昨日は休んでたけど風邪？
That's right. We spent the whole day with Mary yesterday. Yeah.
嘘つき。それはいいんだけど。
She sees through my light instantly, but doesn't care in the slightest, and immediately looks over towards Mary.
ほとんど並んで教室に入ってきたけど、メアリーちゃんってりっくんの知り合い？
It would seem the circle of girls around Mary just posed the same question. I can hear the cries of, "What? Really? And you're living with a guy?" Yeah, she's a devout Catholic, so as luck would have it, she's living in the same residence as me. Not like you to take an interest in the new kid, Mikako.
それ以外には今日は3つくらいしか話題ないけど、どれもあんまり面白くないから。メアリーちゃんはりっくんの彼女さん？
Ah, is she my girlfriend? Yes. Yes. What? No. Coward. Coward! I'd been ready for the rumors, but being directly asked leaves me flustered.
違うんだ。でもあの子、とてもいいと思うよ。
Wait until they find out we live together. They just found out that we live together. Seriously, what's with you? I can't believe Mikako would jump straight to the topic of relationships.
なんだろうね。
Apparently she can't grasp why she's so interested in Mary either.
笑顔があんなに気になる人を見たことないからかな。メアリーちゃんってどんな精神構造をしてるんだろう。
Well, she's probably super happy getting to socialize and make friends and go out in the daytime. Oh. Now I understand what's bothering Mikako, although her phrasing is off as usual. Mikako can't get a grasp of Mary's true intentions. Both Mary and Mikako have smiles that never falter, but for reasons that couldn't be more different. Mary's smile is about as natural as it gets. She's not hiding behind it or putting it on for show. She's smiling because she's happy. Seeing Mary's brilliant smile from within the circle of girls starts making me smile too. It's the kind of happiness you get from looking at a baby or a kitten.
あの子はとても感情的ってこと？
I would say so. No, to put it in words you'd understand, I'd say she's reached the stage of enlightenment. Ah, Mikako gives an exaggerated eye roll.
ああ、それは私にはわからないや。
Right, you're like the physical manifestation of logic. I'm not saying either of you are wrong, you just have very different personalities. I smile and continue in an attempt to prove that they're not too different. Like if I told Mary that you're a genius, she'd probably go, wow, that's so cool!
そうだね。ね、羨ましがるんじゃなくて納得しちゃうところが私なんだろうね。
That's what I like about you, Mikako.
私もりっくんは好きだよ。いつも大事な一言が足りないところとか、いつも無駄に一言多いところとか。
Wow, we already have somebody with a crush on us. We both start laughing when the topic of conversation herself comes over to us. Someone sure is happy. I guess you're at her face. She's smiling so much it looks like her jaw is about to fall off.
いいのいいの、みんな親切で優しくていいクラスだね。ところでこちらの彼女は？
Mary asks, remaining in refined mode. I guess you could say she's my one and only friend.
私は赤サビ美香子だよ。
私はメアリー・ハーカー。今日からよろしくね。
Oh, let me hear that.
私は赤サビ美香子だよ。
Oh, finally! Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Sometimes I should say, sometimes in localization, they switch around the name order, but Akasabi would be last and Mikako would be first. But Akasabi, the family name, and Mikako, the given name, are in the proper order. And then you have Mary Harker, Mary being the first name, Harker being the last name, is in proper order. Good.
握手する？
ああ、私こう見えて日本生まれだから。
Oh, I guess they don't shake hands in Japan, huh? It's bowing. It's bowing. Mary bows instead. A perfectly normal first meeting so far. I should use this opportunity to give you a warning, Mary. Akatsu Mikako-san is a kind of special.
りつくんはなんでそんなに美香子さんの名前を呼ぶだけで苦労してるの？
It's complicated. I was ready for Mikako to jump at me, but it seems she's restraining herself to a giant smirk on her face this time.
まあいいけど、美香子さんの特別って何が？
She's what you would call a genius.
天才って？
人間の知能を単純に数値化することはできないけど、そうみたい。
Mikako used her unusual traits being introduced.
わかりやすい遊びだけど、3桁の数字を3つ言ってみて。
127、340、832？
全部かけると3590
わあ
5760。
Whoa.
1桁目に0の数字があるから思ってた以上に簡単になっちゃ
She's
った。
like a human calculator.
おお、
We have the same thought.
このくらいの暗算なら結構できる人はいるよ。でもこのくらいにしておかないとみんなびっくりしてくれないんだよね。
Not that we would know if you got the answer correct. I smile sarcastically, but Mary's eyes are glistening.
私なんて自分で言った数字を覚えてない。すごいかっこいい。
See, exactly as I predicted.
りつくんは面白い友達がいるんだね。美香子さん、よかったら私とも仲良くしてね。
No? Mary's complete openness had Mikako a little taken aback.
私は普通の人と違うから仲良くすると他のことは仲良くできなくなるかもって注意をりっくんはしたかったんだよね。
Mikako looks over at me. Oh no, I was just gonna tell her to be prepared to be shocked.
私そういうの気にしないから。
Mary laughs, not bothered in the slightest, although it truly does help me that she isn't.
美香子さんは7人目のお友達ね。
Aww. You've already made 6 more?
りっくん、この子変な子だよ。
Mikako tilts her head in curiosity, ignoring that Mary's in front of her. Mary likewise gives a carefree laugh. I raise my hands to get them both to calm down. Look, it hasn't even been 5 minutes since you guys met. You'll have plenty of time to get to know each other in the future. I'm glad that Mary seems to have taken well to Mikako at least. This could be a good opportunity to help Mikako settle into the classes more.
そうだね。これから
これから
これから
これからHmm? Oh, she's crying. Oh, no, she's crying. She's crying, you guys. Oh, no. Why is she crying? Is she just so happy? Is that why she's crying? I realize something is wrong with the way Mary's laughing. I look over and get a shock. Oh, Mary's in tears. Whoa, why are you crying?
あれ私今回は変なこと言ってないよね。
Oh, I feel like she's just so happy to be there. That's why she's crying. We're both in shock, and the rest of the attentively listening class even more so.
ごめん、
Oh.
大丈夫だからちょっとごめんなさい。
Aww. Mary sniffles up a smile and then leaves the classroom. I watch in silence. Wait. All the girls in class are looking at me. Ah! They use no words, but they're telling me to go after her. Huh? Me? I ask by gesturing to myself. About 60% of the girls nod. So that's how it is, huh?
私もなんだかわからないけど、頑張ってね。
Mikako claps me on the back. I leave the room, worried what I'll do if Mary's gone into the bathroom. Go comfort her, dummy! Go comfort her! It's almost time for morning homeroom, so there are barely any students in the hallway. I look around to see Mary walking away not too far off. She heads down the stairs. I follow after. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot of emotion for one day. Mary. I call out to Mary when we head out into the courtyard. She comes to a stop. There's a sniffle and then she starts crying again. Oh no. What's going on? Did Mikako or I say something to offend you?
違うの。そうじゃないの。というか、あんまり泣いてた顔を見ないで。
Mary looks at the ground, raising both hands to cover her face, red in embarrassment. She really is an angel. But...
そうだよね。いきなり泣き出したらびっくりするよね。初投稿なのに失敗しちゃった。しょぼーん。
No, you didn't mess up. Mary sighs and drops her shoulders jokingly. It's best to wait for her to calm down right now, so I refrain from saying more.
ごめんね、リツくん。
You like to save right before a decision? I'm very similar. I use walkthroughs and stuff to help out.
もう、私なんでこんなにオロオロしちゃってるんだろう。
Oh, poor thing. Now Mary is angry with herself. I peer into her eyes and ask one more time to be sure. Are you certain you didn't think we were teasing you or anything?
違うの。そうじゃなくて、嬉しくて。
You are? Those are happy tears?
だって、お日様だけじゃなくて、学園に通えるようになって、そこまでは分かってたんだけど、
Oh.
実際にね、経験したら、ね、思ってたより、ずっと学校は楽しかった。たくさんの人がいて、どんな音楽が好きとか、どんな趣味があるのか聞いてもらえて、それでね、すぐに友達までできて、だからね、さっきリツくんに心の中でありがとうって思ってたら、
Aww. Aww. Mary sniffles through the last few words before crying again. Aww. Hey, don't cry, Mary. I take out a handkerchief and raise it to her face. Come on, blow, you're getting all snotty.
私、子供じゃない。
Oh, whoops. I back away as she gets angry.
わかってるから。頭がおかしくなったとかじゃなくて、どうしても涙が出ちゃうだけなの。すぐ慣れるから。
With a lot of emotions, I scratch my head. I can see how our normal way of life is such a dream come true for Mary that it's driven her to tears. But I don't think I'm going to be able to take my eyes off of her if she's this sensitive. Despite her age, it feels like I've just gotten myself a handful of a little sister. What's more, Mary gives me a slack-jawed look as the bell chimes. Yep. It's Mary's first day and she's going to be late for class. Aww. Or so I thought. But when we timidly poke our heads into the classroom, the teacher greets us with a smile. She even shows concern for Mary and tells her not to push herself too hard. Aww. Apparently the other students has testified that Mary's nerves are transferring. Oh, that's so sweet. Aww. Apparently, the other students has testified that Mary's nerves are transferring in had made her feel unwell, so I had taken her to get some fresh air. A little help from her new friends. This is so sweet. Mary looks like she's about... You're about to burst into tears. I'm about to burst into tears. Mary looks like she's about to burst out into tears again when she hears this, but manages to keep herself together. And then classes start. It's a day no different to any other. Mary behaves herself during class, and none of the teachers or other students behave any differently. Some girls take Mary with them at lunch, leaving me to eat alone. Aww, that's so sweet. I know everybody's crying. I know everybody is crying over this. Okay, coming up is that scene I may have to skip. We can go a little bit longer, but I may have to... Let me be proactive here and pull up the picture to censor just in case. This is our pretty little censor. It's gonna go right here when it comes time to it. Right here when we need it. We're gonna use this to censor when we need to. Before long, classes are over.
メアリーちゃん、じゃあね。
Aww.
ごきげんよう。また明日。じゃあね。ごきげんよう。
Mary awkwardly returns the farewells. She's exchanged words with almost half the class at this point, but those were the final two. Now just Mary and I are left in the classroom. I wonder why she's not gone off to hang out with her new friends as she comes over to me. Then she slumps forward on my desk. No, it's not in the nurse's office.
疲れました。
I smile. Good job. First days are really strenuous.
だって転校生でみんなに注目されてたからちゃんとしてないといけないと思って。
I notice you sitting up straight as a board during class.
ほらね、リツくんだって私を見てたんでしょ。そんなんじゃ居眠りなんてできないよ。
You wouldn't want to sleep on your first day. That's true. She makes a good point. How did you find classes?
学力は平気だよ。 今まで時間だけはいくらでも余ってたから、いろいろなことを勉強したんだ。
That explains why you're so good at cooking.
楽器も一通りは演奏できるし、乗馬とか弓道とか盆栽もやったよ。
Wow.
どれも薄く広くだけど。
That's okay. You've had experience in all of them. That's quite the variety of hobbies. I finished tidying my books and notes into my bag and stand up. So you didn't want to hang out with your new friends after class?
もうしばらくはまず普通の生活に慣れるところからにするよ。
I'm gonna get a little sip of water. This is kind of like rehabilitation for you.
それに、いつリツくんの血の効果が切れるかまだ
That's true. That's true. It's dangerous. Mary's tone turned slightly serious. Yeah, that too. I frowned, realizing I forgot the most important thing. I was meant to be watching over Mary as she had fun, but she's the more level-headed out of the two of us. If there's a repeat of what happened to her this morning while I'm not around, she'll not only be left dead in the water, but people might even figure out she's a vampire!
しばらくは昼間はリツくんから離れられないと思うんだけど、ごめんね。
It's cool, I'm glad. Nothing. I find myself embarrassed by the words I spoke without thinking. Honestly, I've been worried that, in coming to the school, Mary might get stolen from me by the other girls. I still have a long way to go. You want to head straight home and rest? Or we could look around the shops while it's still bright. I asked her what she'd like to do when we reach the first floor.
それより学園の案内は？
I don't think there's anything that special to show you. Everyone always says that the buildings are surprisingly boring inside for how impressive they look in appearance. I don't know anything about the world outside the academy. You probably know more about what you'll find around here than I do.
それもそっか。
She raises a hand to her chin in thought.
そういえば、
Whoa!
温水プールがあるって言っ
That
てたよ
sounds
ね。
nice.
それは珍しいから見てみたいかも。
Oh, right, that. My expression grows conflicted.
何かあるの？
I'm a guy, so going to the pool is...
そっか。リツくんは立ち入り禁止？
No one said as much, but...
私と一緒なら大丈夫でしょ。目の水着の女の子が見放題なんてむしろ役得だよ。
If you say so. Has she forgotten how many girls I've taken in that residence? I've seen far more skin than a swimsuit has on show. Although they do have their own charms. Just make sure to cover for me if anyone says anything, okay?
あいよー。
Her reply doesn't fill me with much confidence, but I start leading the way down the corridor. Eventually, we step out into the courtyard.
寒い。
Prickled by a forgotten cold, our pace quickens as we head to the next building. Since the pool has a high dive board, it's logically housed in a tall building. That's nice they have an indoor pool.
へえ、こうなってるんだ。すごいね。
That's cool. No sooner have we entered than Mary is looking curiously around her. I've not been in here much myself, so it's pretty new to me too. Oh, look at the water! Even the water is animated. Look at the water. Look at the pool water. It's animated. The smell of warm water tickles my nose. Bigger than expected. None of the students can leave during term time, so they put a lot of effort into clubs so they can make the most of their time after class.
なるほど。思わず首筋に噛みつきたくなる美人の可愛い子ちゃんがいっぱい。
Dangerous! Mary, dangerous! 危ないよ! 危ないよ! 危ないよ!
リツくん、それ素で言ってる？
I don't know why she's squinting at me. I can barely tell the difference between these other girls, what with their swimsuits and swim caps.
はあ、お姉さんはリツくんの将来が心配だよ。
お姉ちゃん! Oh, did I accidentally turn on? Wait, hold on. Did I actually
そ
accidentally?
んな未来の話じゃなくて、今日の夜にでも女の子に刺されなきゃいいけどってこと。
I accidentally turned on auto mode. That was a mistake. I've been getting what I deserve. I smile cynically, knowing it's not entirely impossible.
まったくまあ、リツくんは別に鈍感ってわけじゃないのに、変なところでワンテンポ鈍いよね。
This is a beautiful indoor pool. Just a bit of a fool, I'm afraid.
もうちょっと自分を大事にしなさい。
Of course, big sister. Ne-chan. Hopefully she loses interest soon. I'm getting nervous. All the girls around here are wearing swimsuits, which would be great if I didn't have such difficulty knowing where to look. I'm getting even more looks than I do in my classroom. If Mary wasn't with me, I'm sure they would have driven me out already.
リツくんはさ、水着ってエッチだなとか思う？
Here we go, the $100 question. Mary asked casually. Well, all of the exposed skin and the tight, revealing figure fits showing up figures is pretty suggestive. Especially racing swimsuits, since they're even tighter to avoid as much water resistance as possible.
はあはあ、見るべきポイントは押さえてるね。
Mary seems to be having fun.
そういうところはリツくんもちゃんとすっかりだな。
I'm not. I'm not gonna deny it. Sheepishly, I tilt my head to the side. As a man, I would have to say the best combination of sexy and cute is when a girl is in a uniform. She is in a uniform. She is in a uniform.
確かに。
Mary gives me an oddly serious nod.
つまり、このプールという場において一番性的な服装なのは私？
Yes. Good joke. If you're done here, then I'd really like to go.
ちょっと待って。ちょうど高跳びの台から飛び込もうとしてる子がいるんだよね。綺麗な子。
I look up at the diving board. Feet! For free! Sure enough, there's someone on it. But she's too far away for me to pick up any details. Mary must have really keen eyesight. The figure on the board gets smaller, makes a single vertical rotation, and then falls into the pool. She cut a beautiful clean line. Like a mermaid. Ah, Fumi-san! 聞いてくれてありがとう。今日はパープルソフトの青い鳥をやるよ。そうよ、プールだよ。水くいっぱい。泳ぐかな？泳ごうかな？でも、やっぱり寒いすぎるよね。冬だからね。まだ雪が降ってないけど、寒いよ。泳がたくないよ。僕はやっぱり新しい水着がないからね。泳ぎたいならやっぱりできないよ。でも僕はあまり泳ぎたくないよ。
今のすごいね。水面に落ちるまで1秒以上かかってなかった。
I bet you're a huge fan of roller coasters.
バンジージャンプも好きだよ。
Figures. I have no experience with either.
ちょっと気になるし、お話ししてきてもいい？
Oh, the girl that just jumped?
そう。羽もないのにあんなに高いところから落ちるなんて、どんな気分だか知りたいでしょ？
Stop! Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. ちょっと待って。Wait. I accidentally fast forwarded. Hold on. I accidentally fast forwarded. Sorry, hold on. Let me fix it. Let me fix
そうなっ
it.
てるんだ。すごいね。
I have to make sure I don't accidentally show off something I'm not supposed to. Okay, let me just save. And then sorry about
つま
that.
り綺
Let
麗
me
な
s-
子。
Okay, let me save. Okay, I think this is where we were. This is where we
ちょっ
were.
と気になる。そう。
I don't know why I accidentally fast forwarded. We head around the pool towards the girl. By now, she's climbed out and taken a towel out of a sports bag on the bench. She's taken her cap off and is drying her hair when Mary calls out to her.
こんにちは。
Ah! This girl is so shocked. She leaves the towel on her head. And I think I have to censor this. I have to censor this now. I'm sorry. I think I have to censor this.
突然話しかけてごめんなさい。ちょっとお話がしたくて。
I'm sorry for startling you, but I was hoping we could talk for a little while.
いえ、少しだけ待ってください。
To make sure, there's something coming up. I have to make sure that I censor it properly. The girl returns a timid reply in a frail voice as she finishes drying off her hair. I thought someone who does the high dive would be much more confident in their personality, but it seems my first impression was way off. Her incredibly slim figure is probably good for swimming. Not that I was studying her or anything, the swimsuit just does too good a job of highlighting the lines of her body. And then there's her chest, threatening to burst out. Huh? I get a strange feeling of discomfort. Okay, now I have to censor. This I have to censor. Wait, this is deja vu. Like I know this girl's body.
お待たせしました。それで、
I'm sorry to keep you. How may I help? Ah! The girl is shocked the moment she looks at me. My mind races to figure out what's caused this. Ah! I find myself exclaiming as well. It's the girl from back then. Okay, see, no, okay, I can show you now. They flashed back to the sex scene. They flashed back to it, so I had to cover it up. They flashed back to the naked nudity. I had to cover it up. It's the girl from back then. Huh? Do you two know each other?
二人とも知り合いだった？
Mary noticed how we reacted, obviously. I struggled to reply, but the familiar girl was the first to speak.
こちらの方は学園で。
Yeah, in the very first scene you sleep with this girl. In the very first scene. In the very first scene of the game.
それもそうか。リツくんは特別だもんね。でも、なんであなたは泣きそうなの？すみません。男の子は苦手です。
The girl looks at the ground like she wishes she could disappear. It's not men that are the problem, it's that it's me specifically. I can still... Ah! It was only 3 days ago after all. Ah! She lets out a heated sigh to calm herself. Tears float in her eyes. Not just her face, but her exposed limbs have gone red, her damp hair too, vibrant with color. I feel like... Calm down! Calm down!
なんだかお邪魔だったかな。
落ち着いて！もう落ち着いてくださいよ！
いえ、なんでしょう。
The girl fixes her gaze on Mary.
というか、留学生の方ですか？
She's been too shocked by our reunion to notice who Mary was earlier.
転校生ってところは合ってるけど、こんな見た目だけど日本産。2年のメアリー・ハーカーと言います。私は1年の海のあかりです。
She seems hesitant to have me find out her name, but the girl, Umino Akari, introduces herself in a whisper.
ところで突然で悪いんだけど、お花畑はどこかな？
Waters and flowers. That came out of nowhere. There's a bathroom by the entrance. I know the smell of water makes you need to pee, but still.
じゃあ積んでくるね。リツくんはここで待ってて。
I guess she can pee, huh? That makes sense. If she can eat, she can drink. She probably can pee, right? Huh?
メアリー先輩。
Senpai! She's senpai. She's senpai.
どうしたの？
Mary tilts her head as both Akari and I call her to a halt.
二人きりにされるとちょっと。
I wouldn't exactly feel comfortable either.
そう？じゃあリツくん私と一緒におトイレに行く？
Pretty sure I'm not the one you should be inviting.
そういう性癖はない。
Wah! If that was a serious question, I'm about to be really mad.
冗談だよ冗談。
Mary's in an awfully good mood thanks to her brand new life.
まあまあせっかくだし二人で仲良くお話ししててね。
I think we already know each other too well. Too well.
でもメアリー先輩。
Akari is evidently anxious, but Mary just pats her on the shoulder with a smile.
まあまあまあまあ。リツくんは悪い子じゃないから話してみれば男の子への苦手意識もなくなるかもよ。
Wow, Akari's eyes are suddenly filling with tears. I want to say something to help, but I can't exactly say it's awkward.
じゃあそういうわけで四つ葉のクローバーを見つけてすぐ戻るからね。
Akari's eyes chase Mary as she leaves, but that's as far as it goes. Sorry, she can really end up in a world of her own sometimes.
そんなことは。
Oh. Yeah. Really? It's a surprise. But you're both in the same school, so I mean, not that much of a surprise. She's finally calmed down enough to give me a smile. That's a relief. Especially considering we're still at the pool. It's a pleasure to meet you, Akari-san. I act like this is our first meeting. If she plays along, then we can forget that our last meeting ever happened. However... She doesn't pick up the hints. Surprisingly, she acknowledges knowing me.
その説はすみませんでした。
You've done nothing to apologize for.
そうなんですけど。
So awkward, so awkward, so awkward!
メアリー先輩と。
What? No.
ああいうこと。
No. Huh? Have I slept with Mary? No. Now she's red-faced again and staring at the ground. What a timid girl. Though, now that I think about it, Umino Akari is a rather peculiar girl. From this conversation alone, I can see that she's incredibly wary, a mature, sensible girl at that. Yet she came to the church explicitly to be comforted by me, and her choice of competitive sports is a dangerous one. It's all very mismatched. Why do you dive, Umino-san? I can hardly just stand here in silence, so I ask the first question that comes to mind. She looks at me with upturned eyes. People who like swimming will join the swimming club, that makes total sense. But no one joins the club initially because they want a high dive, do they? So I was wondering what your reason was, if there was something that attracted you to it in the first place.
水泳部に入ったのは実家の目の前が海で子供の頃からずっと泳ぐのが好きだったからです。
Well, that makes sense.
はい。
She then looks at the diving platform. It's like she's looking up at the sky.
設備があるしみんな
Yeah, for the CG, the water isn't animated, but like I think that's fine.
そして10メートルを飛べて興味を持った子が高跳びや飛び板をするようになるんです。
10 meters, huh? 5 meters would reach roughly the second floor of the academy. 10 meters would be like the fourth or the fifth floor. Basically, it'd be like jumping from the roof. Ah, I shiver. It's scary to even imagine. I could never do it.
私も最初は足がすくんで無理でしたよ。
She lets out a little giggle, like the chiming of a bell. But you still keep getting up there and diving.
はい。私がしているのは板を使わないプラットフォームダイビング。高さ10メートルから落ちて着水するときは時速50キロになるんです。時間にして2秒。世界で一番開始から終わりまでが速いスポーツなんですよ。
It's kind of funny hearing it in numbers.
私もこの種目をやるようになってからネットで調べたことです。
I would never, ever, So I guess the answer to my question would be that you dive because you find it fun?
私は
For a moment she falls silent, deep in thought, carefully choosing the words to explain.
今でも高い場所は怖いです。 私は臆病で自分に飛び込みが向いているなんて思ったこともありません。
But you were able to do it! Doesn't being scared just make you cautious enough to avoid accidents?
そういうこともあるんですけど、私は
She repeats herself and then smiles.
私は落ちるのが好きなのかも。
Well, I'm glad you picked a safe way to do it, right? I mean, there are people who skydive, there are people who bungee jump, at least this is safe. Relatively. Her bewitching smile sends another shiver up my spine. Falling. She means it in a more metaphorical sense. If she were just a thrill chaser, I wouldn't necessarily commend her, but it would still be rather ordinary. But what she longs for is the fall itself. That's why she doesn't deny us meeting before. If we take Mary, a vampire, to be a girl with an aura of sun and spring, Miss Umino Akari, a completely normal girl, has the clarity of the moon. I'm beginning to understand the root of her charms. Danger. That's why I'm unable to look away. Why part of me wants to look after her. Oh my god. Oh my god. While another wants to degrade her personally. This is what attracts me to her. It may not be my place to say this, Umino-san.
あかり
Huh?
あかりって呼び捨てにしてください。ここでは名字はあまり意識しないのと、リツ先輩の方
Right. I nod, finding it difficult to refuse. In fact, I find myself wanting to do away with the pleasantries. Akari, you need to be careful! Exactly! I'm not entirely sure what I'm referring to myself, but she agrees.
そうですね。わかってるんですけど、どうしても
She's a thrill seeker.
のに近づきたく
She's a thrill seeker. Her slender shoulders tremble, her skin growing a shade more red. It makes me want to grab a hold of her.
そういえば、先輩はホルデンでしたね。
Voted then? Like Catcher in the Rye? Who's that? I cock my head at her sudden topic change.
JD サリ
Ah!
キャッチャーインザライ。日本だと
I
ライム
knew
リ
it!
ーで捕まえて
I read Catcher in the Rye. I didn't like it one bit. But that was a long time ago. I haven't read it in years. I've heard of the book, but I've got no idea what it's about. I remember Holden being like, people are phony, people are fake. I don't quite remember. He was kind of just like a jerk. That was my impression of it, but I haven't read it in a long time.
苔のある広いライ麦畑で子供たちが遊んでいる。子供たちは純粋で前向きで、それゆえ遊びに熱中しているから崖に気づかず落ちてし
not familiar with it, but it might be similar in concept. I'll see if the library has it the next time I go.
メアリー先輩が戻ってきました。
Akari notices. I look over and there's Mary, a big smile on her face and waving both hands at us. That's enough serious talk then.
真面目なんですかね。
She giggles.
でも先輩
It seems she still has more to say, even though Mary will be back any second.
崖の下に興味がある子供が現れた時、ゴールデンはどうするんでしょうね。その子供は崖の下のことが気になって仕方がないんです。
I'd be like, nope! You'll die! You will die! Don't go over the cliff!
落ちた先に何があるのか。子供は純粋であるがゆえに怖いもの見たさに知りたくなってしまう。
There are safe ways of doing it!
その時、ゴールデンが崖に向かう子供の腕をつかむなら、それは彼の守りたい純粋さの否定になり、彼は彼自身の否定する嫌な大人になってしまう。
I feel like I need to reread this book now.
でも止めなければ、きっと子供は崖から落ちてし
Stop
まう。
them!
ゴールデンはどうするんでしょうね。
She repeats and then stops. She knows the answer, and yet she still asks the question. Mary's too close by for me to get an answer out. I imagine that's why Akari chose to pose the question. There's only one answer that comes to mind. Fall with them. Seems a little dark, a little philosophical. Alright, I'm gonna save right here. Let me... And we're getting closer to an H scene anyway, so... Let's see. Yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. I can just go over. Maybe she just needs to be degraded. Maybe. Sorry about the technical issues with like the fast forwarding and all that stuff. Sorry, I had to skip over the etchy parts. Sorry. But we'll play more Aoi Tori another time. I hope you enjoyed it and had fun. Okay, let me scooch on over. Okay, well, I hope you had fun today. Today went longer than I thought, but I got a lot of stuff done today. Sorry I had to stretch. We got a lot done today. Streamed for about almost 2 hours. And I got homework done. And I have just one more final project to do, so please wish me luck. Yes. So, I will wish you guys a good night. Have a good evening. Stay warm. It's so cold out. Stay warm. And I'll see you guys next time. I want to try and stream more frequently. I want to try and stream like 3 times a week now that school is gonna be done. I want to try and stream 3 times a week instead of 2 times a week. So I need to figure out what to do next week. But I still have final projects to work on. So maybe, I don't know. But I do want to stream more often. Okay. Well, that's it for today. We'll be playing Study Steady on Saturday. I would really love to play Until Dawn, but it's just too expensive right now. So I'll have to wait for the price to drop. And we'll see. I really, really want to play Until Dawn, but I just can't. So I have to be a good girl and wait. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on Saturday. Tomorrow, I have to go to the dentist. I have to go to the dentist and get a crown. Yucky. Yucky. I'm dreading it. I'm scared of the dentist. But, you know, if you were there to hold my hand, I'm sure I'd do better. Okay. Well, that's it for today, and I hope you had fun. Okay. じゃあみんな、聞いてくれて本当に心からありがとうね。パープルソフトの青い鳥はやっぱり神ゲーよね。はい。じゃあみんな、バイバイ、おやすみ。